My guest today is...
Dustin Archer.
Oh, nice to meet you. And
Nice to meet you.
what do you do?
I'm the young adult librarian over at the Rosenberg Library, up on, by Broadway on 25th in that area. I've been the teen librarian there for about a year and a half now.
So, teen librarian. So, I'm guessing it's not just books, and you have a lot more stuff that you like to do.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not just books. We've got all kinds of resources there, whether it's ebooks, audiobooks. We have a 3D printer that people can use. We've got green screen stuff that, you can set up and you can use as well. But we also do a lot of teen programs. That's one of the main things that I've focused a lot on, to try and encourage people to use the library, to come in, to have fun, make new friends. Every Monday night we do Dungeons and Dragons, which has been really popular. We started that this last summer during our summer reading program. And we get about 15, 16 people every single Monday night for that.
I like that. So
yeah.
Just changing the way people view the word library, like not just books, but like all this stuff that they can work with. And
yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a community hub. It's the place to go, when you need to work on a project with friends or where you just want to meet some new people. Play board games. We do video games up on our big screen in the Wortham Auditorium as well. We'll play Mario Kart and Smash Bros. In there. So, yeah, it's fun.
I like that. I definitely like those. So, what type of programs do you have for the teens looking to join?
Yep. Besides Dungeons and Dragons, we do that every Monday from 4:30 to 7:30, unless it's a holiday or something like that. We also do programs almost every Friday from 4:30 to 5:30 because we close at 6. We have volunteer opportunities with that where we have a young adult library leaders meeting where they can earn National Honor Society, volunteer hours or, for other projects if you need them for school. And that's how you have a say in the library, how we run things, policies, if you have issues with staff, if there's just things that you want to talk about, that's one of those great groups for that. We have our teen gaming, which I was mentioning, once a month, usually the second Friday each month. But we also do board games at that as well. Board games you may not be used to. You probably heard of things like Settlers of Catan, Ticket to Ride, but we also play Exploding Kittens. We play all kinds of different games, so those are fun. Super Fight as well. Occasionally we'll do kind of a stand-in program, something that'll be different each month. We're doing an anime club this month where we'll stream some Crunchyroll, eat Pocky, make some buttons, things like that. And we also do a teen book club every month where basically we get together, we all read the same book, we discuss it, and then you get to keep the book afterwards as well. So it's a free hardcover book, which is kind of nice.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
So basically, this is for everyone. This is for a lot of people who, different backgrounds, different interests. They can all just meet up together. And
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And
amazing.
The other thing is it's ages 13 to 18. It's not open to everybody. We don't let adults come in. We don't let kids come in. Kids have a lot of programs at the library. They always have. That's been historically true. And teens haven't really had that, And a lot of the complaints that I've heard in the past has been, where were you supposed to go to hang out? What are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to go have fun that isn't causing trouble or that isn't, at Boys and Girls Club, that isn't somewhere that they don't really feel like going? And that's what the library is there to provide. One of the other big programs we got coming up that I wanted to make sure to plug was the anti-Valentine's Day party. So if you're not really romantic, you're not really into that sort of thing, you want to make black duct tape roses and listen to some angsty music, that'll be a good time. And that's next month, Wednesday, February 6th. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you don't like Valentine's Day, I know a lot of people who don't.
Yeah.
This is the perfect place for them. I've never seen that.
Yeah. We did it last year. It was pretty fun.
What were your past experiences with all these different programs?
It's been a great time. I get to watch teens make new friendships. For instance, starting with the D&D stuff, Dungeons and Dragons stuff we did this summer, there's been just tons of new friendships that have formed. I've seen them, just meet new people. They start talking all the time. They're on Discord all the time, chatting with each other. And they meet up every Monday and they get to step into a new role and act out a character in a fantasy sort of setting, which has been a blast. Also, we did, the Harry Potter Yule Ball this in December, where people got to, enjoy the world of Harry Potter a little bit. And I've done similar programs like that in the past. I've been a librarian for about 5 years now, the entire time as a teen librarian. And it's just a blast watching people, learn new things, but also just have a lot of fun doing it. So
That's amazing. I've never seen such a expansive spectrum of things that teens can do. Like that's actually a first that I've ever heard.
And it wasn't huge before I came on at the Rosenberg Library. It wasn't something that the previous teen librarians were focusing much on, and they didn't get the word out very much. So that's part of why I'm here today too, is just trying to let everybody know that we've got all this cool stuff over there. Come over, take a look. And if you like manga, like we've got tons of manga, tons of graphic novels. I know we're going back to the print book sort of thing, but we have a collection of about 1,500 volumes of manga, one of the biggest collections around. So if you like that stuff, come check it out.
Well, are there any other programs that you think people might like?
Those are the main things coming up right now. We've got our volunteer opportunities with the Y'all meetings, D&D, teen gaming, anime club, book clubs, the anti-Valentine's Day party, on Wednesday, February 6th from 4:30 to 6. Those are the main things, going on right now. Of course, when summer comes around, which is a ways off, we've got our summer reading program. We give away all kinds of prizes over the summer, from new books to Loot Crate gear. If you guys know Loot Crate, we give away that stuff over the summer. So we have a subscription to them. So yeah, we try to stay pretty busy and have a lot of fun over there.
Well, that's all. It just keeps getting better. So basically, it's become a tradition at this point. I've heard you've had a podcast, a little personal project.
Yeah. So I play a card game, Game of Thrones, LCG 2.0 competitively. I travel all over the U.S. and I'm traveling to London actually this year to play as well. And this last year I was the U.S. national champion. Ooh. So that was,
Okay, okay.
Yeah, for a really nerdy hobby, but I love being a nerd. But I do a podcast with some friends of mine that live up in New York. We're called the Storm Bros. And we record about once every couple of weeks, talk about the game, interview some of the major players in the game. But really, it's so specific. I wouldn't begrudge anyone not checking it out unless they're into the scene. So,
well, that's amazing. You have a lot of things that you're doing, and it's amazing. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.